local handcrafts can tell us so much about a place. The religion, the culture, the color palette. And a lot of these handcrafts are born out of necessity and made from natural resources. Through our Artisan Development Program, our guests are able to connect more deeply with the areas they're exploring through these handcrafts. My name's Stacy Rivet, and I'm the Director of Artisan Development for the Artisan Fund. The Artisan Fund was founded in 2007. Sven Lindblad was on a trip to Galapagos walking through some of the port towns, and it struck him that in all of the shops, there was rarely any local or regional handcrafts. And he felt that was such a shame, knowing there's such incredibly beautiful handcrafts in Ecuador. So he got to work and helped put together the Artisan Fund, which works at the nexus where conservation, tourism, and handcraft development meet. In our industry, there's nothing else like the Artisan Fund. Other companies are raising money to help communities, but typically that money is funneled through a third-party organization. We actually do the work ourselves, and we go into communities in the places we explore and help the local artisans connect to the global economy more efficiently and more successfully. In some cases, we're helping them reassess the natural resources that they use because they've been depleted, so they're looking for alternate resources. Sometimes we connect the communities with an international mentor in a certain medium, and sometimes we're adaptively reusing waste materials in pristine environments like Galapagos. Artisans take waste glass and just give it a second life by cutting it and etching it. In the global galleries, 5% of the sales is earmarked for the Artisan Fund. And with that money, we go into the local communities where we travel to understand their needs and how best we might help. There's so many great stories over the years that have been born out of the Artisan Fund's work. It's an amazing program called Paper to Pearls that we ran in Galapagos almost a decade ago. We paired an incredible bead maker from Uganda, Africa, with the local community in Galapagos. This woman, Sarah Ekot, was in a refugee camp, and Sarah saw colorful waste paper and she started creating these beautiful round orbs, and Paper to Pearls was born. Sarah was able to get herself and other women out of the refugee camp, and through making these beads, she literally lifted these people out of poverty and showed them happiness again. We were so inspired by her story, we invited her to Galapagos, where there is a huge waste problem. And she came, and it was an extraordinary project, and it still exists today. And when you walk down the streets of the major islands, you will see Paper to Pearls made on the islands in the shops for sale. We owe much of the Artisan Fund's success to our guests, who have really embraced the idea and the goods, knowing that their support contributes to positive change. So over the past 18 years, it has become a really robust program that enables us to make a significant impact and help artisans worldwide. I think it's extraordinary that a company like Lindblad Expeditions puts the resources and the time into hiring someone who does what I do, and it just shows their incredible commitment to local culture and local communities.